Sylvester Abramz. This goes out to our fallen soldier Pitek, aka Paul Mwanda, and to all those people in the everyday struggle. Mulemereko. Yokolanga biganye, lemerako batagaliza basuse, lemerako. Gumikiriza, lemerako.
Another rapidly developing hip-hop scene can be found in the neighboring country Uganda. From Nairobi, almost 1,000 kilometers of bad roads lead to its capital, Kampala, where people also face the struggle of living in an economic underdeveloped area.
Hiphop ajagata Belgium ne Uganda ne bobogero Luganda bayimbera baziride kungala benankasa nafe tuziride kubivuga byabo. Here is the tap where we fetch water from every day. It's very close to home and it's 50 shillings every jerrycan. So it's very, very cheap compared to the rest of the other places. A scrap store. So kids go looking for like different pieces of metal that were thrown. So they'll like bring them together and collect them and sell them out to different companies, that different metal workshops. So this is some of the things that young kids are living from here. We always have power cuts. Then it's unpredictable. You never know whether you have power today or not. So sometimes the clients come here and sit like 5 of them and there's nothing like power. And using fuel from the generator is very costly. Getting a job is a very, very hard problem here. And it's because of what you say. If somebody doesn't know you where you went to apply the job from, then you won't get that job. Because everybody who cares about where you come from, who's your dad. Imagine you have a qualification and people start asking you who your dad is and who your mom is. Where do you live? So eventually you don't get it. There are very many girls who get married at a very tender age. Why? Because they're from poor families and they don't have anywhere they can sustain themselves. But when they get married to a man who says, I'll give you this, I'll give you a stay, I'll do this, they end up having kids before they're even 18, which is not really good. Gumikiriza, lemerako, tuli balumungo wangudde, lemerako, yokolanga byesi byenyo, lemerako, n'abatesi betawula nnyo, lemerako, gumikiriza, lemerako, tuli balumungo wangudde, lemerako. Yo, koye, abatagaliza banabwe. Many people always tell us, hey, man, you should shift from Kasubi, you should go to this other place, a better place. You know, you guys are, unless you guys are big, but I mean, it doesn't make sense. If there is a problem at home, I think leaving my home is not the way I can solve the problem. It will always be there whenever I come back. I always find it. I'll run away from it and always find it. But it's better if I solve it and get rid of it, then I'll be free. And I'll even make my people proud. So that's what we're trying to do. That's why we always, like, we have songs that focus on Kasubi, where we're from. We talk about the good things here, the bad things here, so people need to know what's nice and what they have to change. But if we leave, you know, if you are a bit influential somewhere, somehow, people, there are always many people looking up to you. So if you show them that if you have a problem and you show them that you've run away from the problem, it doesn't make sense. That discourages them. But we are like a big inspiration here to many people.
The people are relating to it. For example, I can give an example of Sylvester Abramz. You know, as much as that, you know, music is quite exclusive or different, the message touches the everyday person, you know. Trying to tell you work hard, go to the market, fend for your kids, you know, the everyday message. So
I'm an African. I walk barefoot to keep my feet on the ground. Nika decide, actually concentrate on my sound, This is for the puppy talk. For the real. This is for the real.
Almost 30 years of civil war in the north tore the country apart and had a devastating effect on the life of the young generation.
I think the main thing is to actually teach Africans that there are ways to reach things without violence. I think that's the main thing. That's the main issue. Doesn't matter what's happening politically. It's the message that's the best to put across is we can actually deal with our issues without fighting.
Basically, it's the war that has been running for over 20 years. LRA rebels who are trying to fight the Ugandan government. They have displaced a lot of families, they have killed a lot of parents, because in northern Uganda, what I got to see is you can see more kids than grown-up people. So you see kids trying to take care of their fellow kids. You see a 9-year girl carrying like a 3-year-old brother, but most of them have never gone to school. Most of them don't know their culture. They have no happiness in life. So, I mean, these are people who have been actually they've gone through a lot of hardships in life. They don't know how it feels to be with a mother or father. People need something that brings them together, something that they share in common. So we got to find out that breakdance is something that everybody looks at and like, whoa. We're basically trying to use breakdance as a psychosocial therapy. That's why we're trying to take it to different places like orphanages, children's centers. So basically, we do free classes all over Uganda. Without unity, there can't be peace. And we can't just go around telling people, unite, unite, unite. You know, it's not that easy. You get it. People have been singing that song every day.
Drugs to records.
Mademu wa maisha wakilisha, sababisha, fanikisha maisha. Maboys wa maisha wakilisha, sababisha, fanikisha maisha. Mademu wa maisha wakilisha, sababisha, fanikisha maisha. Maboys wa maisha wakilisha, sababisha, fanikisha maisha.
There's this image of Africa where Africa, oh, starvation, people are hungry, they're dying, but there's another side of Africa that's beautiful, fun, so we express both sides.
I can say maybe to people in Holland or wherever, to all the people in Africa or all over the world, maybe in New York, maybe in Afghanistan or Iraq, hip-hop is there to stay. Just believe in what you are doing. If you have a message which is very positive for the people, give it out. Don't fear, don't let anyone stop you, because hip-hop to me is unstoppable.
Hip-hop is universal. It's one thing, one language.
You might think we are different because of the color, but we are one because of the blood. Both of us, all of us, share one common color of blood. So your problems are my problems are your problems. Take care, don't worry. Just keep hope up. You'll see tomorrow in a brighter day than today.
Sinpare.
Sinpare for you.
Nairobi, Kenya.
Maisha yamejaa tu, wololo yaye. Wazazi wanalia tu, wololo yaye. Sinpare tunalia tu, wololo yaye. Wololo yaye. Maisha yamejaa tu, wololo yaye. Wazazi wanalia tu, wololo yaye. Sinpare tunalia tu, wololo yaye. Wololo yaye. Nimefungiwa kwa poverty, Kampala political correct mawaziri. Na sabuli wa majority kilio, mejaza dafutari, metumwa IMF.